So, again, this is another episode of Lizard Wizard Tea Time. My name is Kevin.
I'm Diamond.
Yes, you are. It's an incredibly bright day out. We're shooting episode numero deux, or number 2, for the people who don't speak French. And today we are going to be talking about...
Do you speak French?
No, I speak French. Hello, ça va bien? Et toi? Débite, that sort of thing. I can get in and out. Crapaud géant. That means big toad.
Wow, they really say that French is the most romantic language.
That's hilarious.
Hey guys, this is Lizard Wizard Tea Time.
The Bearded Dragon episode.
I'm Diamond.
And this is Kevin.
And this is Cuban.
So it's almost as hot as Australia. Not really. And that's where bearded dragons are native to. Cubone is making his way to the back. He's trying to escape from the sun. What I love about bearded dragons is not only they're from Australia, where a bunch of my favorite animals are from, but they're these spiky little spikes. And if they need to, they can inflate their bodies with air. The spikes right now, they're squishy and soft. They do become sharp and hard. They will stab their body kind of at any potential predator that's eating them, which is a pretty metal adaptation.
Has a bearded dragon ever done that to you?
I have had bearded dragons bite me and stab their bodies into me. It's not pleasant. It's like someone taking a little cactus and poking your hand with a cactus.
Ouch. So bearded dragons, they get their name from having the ability to turn their chin pitch black as a way to say to the other bearded dragons in the area, hey, this is my side of the desert, please get out. If the other one is smaller, it will do a submissive wave like this. If they are the same size, they will run up towards each other. Is that wrong?
No, that was...
You're
oh my
incorrect.
Sorry.
You're smiling because you're stoked.
No, Cubone turned his head. He looked at the camera. That was
Oh,
pretty
it's really
cute.
cute. If they are the same size, they'll run up towards each other, circling each other, biting each other's back legs and tails. Show the viewers at home their back legs and tails until one of them wins, which is really cool. So they beef a lot. These guys have tutorial beefing. They like
Territorial beef.
Thank you, Kevin.
It's a hot day out.
It's really hot, but not as hot as Australia. You know what's really fun about Australia? Kevin does the most perfect accent.
Honestly, I don't think that Australians really speak English anyways.
They sure don't.
They're too hard to understand. You have to say hello.
Do you even know an Australian person? I sure don't.
I've worked with some Australians. They are a sleepy folk after a night out. They do not like to work the next day. But you have to say things like, "G'day, mate, didgeridoo, Vegemite, kangaroo," all of that. That's how you communicate with an Australian. I would absolutely enjoy visiting that country slash continent.
Hey, Kevin, did you know that bearded dragons, they're omnivores?
Oh, an omnivore?
Yes.
What's an omnivore, Diamond?
Oh, I was hoping you would answer that within
I can absolutely.
accent.
So an omnivore is an animal that eats both plants and vegetation as well as small animals and mammals. You don't need to fall. That's tea. And that consists of small invertebrates, dark leafy greens, kale, bok choy, Swiss chard, dandelion greens, as well as fruit, plants, vegetables. Yeah.
So they're like little humans.
Yeah, no, we're also omnivores. So is this little guy, which is pretty cute. If you're a vegetarian, there's nothing wrong with that. That's called a life choice. You're allowed to eat fruits and vegetables only if that's what makes you happy.
Hey, Kevin, do you want to tell us about their eggs?
So, bearded dragons can lay... Oh, Cubone's getting a little ornery. They can lay small clutches of eggs, and something that's really cool is the sex is determined by the temperature of the eggs, which is pretty awesome. Bearded dragons can live anywhere between 8 to 12 years. I've had a couple live upwards of 15 years. which is pretty spectacular. Just with care and captivity, the animals can live longer and longer, which is super impressive.
Would you say that bearded dragons are one of your favorite animals?
No, not at all.
So,
My favorite animal is the gray wolf. I am not going to.
Kevin, tell me why the bearded dragon's on all of our t-shirts and our mugs.
So I picked the bearded dragon for my logo because it is quite possibly one of the most recognizable lizards that on the planet. Bearded dragons, everyone knows them. Greatest of all time, bearded dragons. Everyone knows a bearded dragon. I will sit there and take out a leopard gecko and put it on the ground, and kids go, bearded dragon. I'll put a snake
Definitely
on the
not.
ground, kids will go, bearded dragon. Kids just love yelling bearded dragons. They know about them, which is pretty cool. Now on to one of our most favorite segments.
Speaking about children,
is kids say the darndest things. I'm glad that you interrupted me during that intro. This is just tea.
it's just a tea.
Diamond, what is one of your more memorable moments of the children talking to you at the shows?
Yeah, so this weekend I had a kid at one of our birthday parties ask me what would happen if she slapped the bearded dragon.
Not the nicest thing.
No,
to ask.
it really wasn't. It kind of, honestly, it stressed me out a bit. And I just said, oh, I mean, yeah, I took care of it. It was totally chill. No worries. But then the second question that she followed up with was, what would happen if I got into a car crash with all the animals?
To which you replied?
Well, I was on the fly, obviously. And the first thing that came to my head was that I'd get in trouble.
Yeah, you wouldn't get in trouble. There would just be reptiles everywhere. Reptiles running amok on the highway or the roads of Vancouver. That's and you know what? The weirdest thing is
Yes.
no one would help.
No.
Everyone would just pull out their phones and just take video footage of it and just be like, I need to put this up on my Instagram or no one will believe me.
I checked the car before I left to see if she knifed my tires or something like that.
Cut your brakes.
Yeah, cut my brakes. Yeah, it was. I had to think about. I had to think about my life after that show. That was intense for me.
So, my favorite thing about the shows that we did recently is doing. You can just tishba. Is that we did our first shows in Pemberton. I drove
We're
up to
taking over
Pemberton, taking over Pemby. Never been there. Drive up there is absolutely stunning. It's gorgeous. I loved it. I would absolutely do more shows up there. But
We'll take.
yeah, 10 out of 10 recommend.
Yeah, tag your Pemberton friends. We want to go there.
Yeah.
We got kayaks.
You know, I'm not going to kayak to Pemberton. I will continue to drive. I don't want to drive or kayak to Pemby. But again, Mountain View is gorgeous. I had never been. Wowzers, what a pretty trip. I'd only been as far north as Whistler, and getting to Pemberton. Pemberton is just so pretty. So pretty.
That's really beautiful. Nice. Well, I like to end this episode by saying thank you.
What? To me?
Yeah.
What did I do?
It's really hot outside, and you're still wearing the lizard sweater, and I'm just really stoked.
Yeah, this is good. I'm sweating. This is garbage. I wore a cowboy hat today instead of giddy up because I couldn't find my Tilly hat with the flap inflated.
Yep.
And this episode is a spicy meatball. I'm gonna have to probably wash this robe after I'm done because that's the lizard. I'm the wizard, and there's so much sweat. Gross.
This has been tea time.
This is so gross. I had to wear sunglasses this time. This is terrible.
Yeah.
You know what? Again, not my backyard. I did come into this red. Look, they had to get rid. They changed their patio set, but they kept the tree and the lizard. Not my backyard. Oh my gosh. Gross. That's so gross. I can't believe you touched me. My head
I
is.
really wish I didn't.
Yeah, Wakala. So I'm Kevin. This is.
I'm Diamond.
That was Lizard Wizard Tea Time.
My birthday's coming up. You get me anything?
This has nothing to no birthday. You're keeping your job. That's your birthday present, is you get to continue to do shows for West Coast Exotics BC. Yeah, you
You're
don't.
gonna make me cry. That's really nice.
Yeah, I know. You can stay employed. That's what you get.
We should probably mention that we got him a little leash. B-roll of that.
No, you can mention that.
Yeah, I just did. I got Cubone a little leash. This is the B-roll. It's up there. That's how I edit things, upwards. So yeah, that's his little leash. He's doing cool stuff, I bet. We're gonna take him on walks and stuff. Yeah, don't turn off the TV. Keep watching. He's still doing stuff. He's in the leash. He's in the leash and he's walking around.
Oh, you know what? I didn't even understand what was happening right there. She's pointing above us because she's going to insert graphics and pictures or video or something. Yeah, and this is why I pay someone to do this, because I don't understand.
You're old.
I'm an old man, and
He's really old. Like, he could probably have lived 3 of these lives. 3 of the bearded dragon lives. Almost 4 of them.
36? Yeah, 48. Yeah, no.
Are you 36? I thought you were 38.
I am 38.
You heard it here first, folks.
But
Now
three
give us a-
lifespans is, if we're doing like the general max, is 12, 12, 12. So that's
I'm not good with
36.
numbers.
I know. That's why I
Not great.
did the math.
Not great with them.
That's if you had an extra.
Like, share, and subscribe, please. Maybe I'll get a math homework. No math homework, but please like, share, subscribe.
Oh gosh, it's so hot. Don't stay in school, kids.
take us
Just
out of our
again, stay in
misery.
schools. Please give me your money. Again, this is not my backyard. I don't know where I am. I just keep sneaking in here, and
If you
with
give
this
him
bearded
money,
dragon.
I get money.
So my favorite thing about this past show cycle, aside from Cubone, that's tea. Yeah, that can just go back up on the table. That doesn't need to go down on there at all.
I like
That's-
things close to me.
That's no, and look, and that's
that's
also
really-
close.
That's really considerate of you to
Yeah.
move my stuff around.
Yeah, that's
Thank
great.
You so much.
Acceptable at best.